In this video, I'm showing you the exact blueprint, step by step, that brought my real estate company over 100 off-market deals with nothing left out. Let's get right into it. Let's start from top to bottom here. I've never done a deal on market. I've done well over 100 off-market real estate deals. And this blueprint has been my Bible I've developed over the year on this. So when you start from the top, understanding data and predictive data, a lot of real estate agents and real estate investors, we just throw crap at the wall, so to speak. And we go buy a bunch of data from PropStream, these different sources, and throw it at the wall and hope that it sticks. Well, if you take it a step further and you go to data sources like Audantic, and you go to data sources like Prospect Now, you're going to get machine learning AI data that's actually more likely to sell because it's looking at a bunch of data points that correlate the likelihood of someone selling their home through machine learning and AI. So right away, you can get a leg up on your competition, and predictive data has allowed us to get to the motivated prospects before our competition. The second thing is understanding low cost, high volume marketing. A lot of people, they go and they start spending money on pay-per-click and pay-per-lead and a bunch of marketing channels that are $300, $400 per lead, and they don't have the reps in, or they don't have the sales team that has the reps in. What ends up happening is they burn through the whole budget. So starting with low cost, high volume marketing for us, like cold calling, has been massive. And that's the whole reason we built the whole easy button investor platform. So you could get leads that allow you to actually scale your business. Once you have the right data and the right marketing, you're going to have leads coming into your pipeline. Now, the question is, how do we best nurture and convert these leads? Well, what a lot of people make the mistake of is they try to make something incredibly complex. They go get Salesforce or HubSpot or a super complex CRM. You need a simple CRM that allows you to do deals at scale. So something like Envelo, it's a CRM system, and all you really need to focus on is two things. You need a nurture sequence and drip campaign and a reliable phone system. Those are the two things that you need. So a simple tech stack, and you have really good data now. That data is being called in a low-cost way to get you low-cost leads. You now have a reliable internal phone system for your team so you can track their calls, their recordings, everything. You have a reliable CRM and a nurture sequence and drip campaign. Then you would do what it's called building an overseas army. This goes back to what I talk about a lot on my channel, which is the hiring ladder. How do you hire $3 to $6 an hour overseas talent to grow your business? Well, you want to follow the hiring ladder. Admin assistants that can take care of all your admin waste tasks, transaction coordinators and fulfillment team members. Then marketing, that can be agencies or marketing managers. Then you have sales, lead managers and salespeople. So you can build 80 to 100% of your team overseas. If you have access to Easy Button Investor, you have access to the hiring pool, which is vetted talent that you can hire directly at cost, $4 to $6 an hour to fill those roles, including sales roles, which you have to pay a little more for. Or you can go to platforms like Upwork and Indeed. Upwork is more for overseas talent, Indeed's more for stateside, so we're going to focus on Upwork here. Upwork doesn't really charge you, and you can go hire them today. In 3 to 5 minutes, you can have a job post up. Then lead nurture and conversion. And a lot of people do these, and they get to lead nurture and conversion, and they don't pay attention to it. They blame the leads and they blame the marketing channel. If you do lead nurture and conversion properly, you will have a leg up on all of your competition. The first part of this that I really want you to focus on is called the 6x6 rule. That's 6 touch points a day for 6 days once a lead comes in until you get them back on the phone and get them an appointment scheduled, either a virtual or in-person appointment. A touch point is a phone call, a voicemail, a text message, and email. 6 of those per day for 6 days until you get them back on the phone. That's what nurture sequences look like. And all this business is, all sales is in real estate, is building relationships at scale with as many people as possible and treating every lead like your only lead. Those are the rules of real estate marketing. So the 6x6 rule, speed to lead, is another big one people screw up big time. You should have 2 to 4 hours once a lead comes in. You are on the phone with them no matter what. No matter how you get your leads, have to be focused on your speed to lead. And then we move into building your tool belt. And a lot of people stop here. They learn wholesaling and they turn their brain off and they go, oh, I'm just going to keep running this funnel. And that's great. You can do a lot of deals or flipping or developing or whatever else that you do. But it's really good to monetize these deals to have agents on your team or get licensed or have a marketing agreement with another agent. Because 50 to 60% of these leads, even if they don't go off market, they will be on market leads. And I did an analysis, a case study, almost 70% of leads that say, yes, I want to sell to any lead type within 3 to 5 years will sell their home. This is a long-term follow-up game. So the one thing I would say is build your tool belt, have agents on your team or the ability to make money on retail deals as well. And understand this is a long-term game, right? Be long-term greedy is the term I like to use. If you do all of these things, if you are incredibly diligent with your data and you get a leg up there, you get a leg up on your marketing, you get a leg up on your systems, you get a leg up on your building your overseas army, and you have amazing profit margins. You nurture your pipeline and convert, you build your tool belt, and you play the long-term game, you will build a business that you couldn't even imagine. This is the exact funnel that brought me well over 100 deals off market and continues to be fruitful. So if you're looking to actually build a machine, this is the conveyor belt of which to build your machine.